if a girl doesn't look good, do you care about her personality?
Of course not.
Yeah.
What are you guys
But
looking?
if you're trying to wife someone, why would you not care about their personality?
No, I said if she. I'm careful with my words. If she doesn't look good, you have to start with looks.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
For women, you're looking at it from a female point of view. For the men, it starts with looks. It starts with sex.
So you have to understand something. Before you try to speak, you have to understand and accept what we're saying to you. It starts with looks. It does.
But why?
Initial attraction.
It does, because before I even come and get your number or even want to speak to you, I've assessed the way you look. So if I didn't like the way you look, why would I come and speak to you? In order for me to know your personality, that would involve us having to work together or be in a scenario where we can speak enough for me to know your personality. If a guy comes up to you out of the blue and tries to speak to you, are you going to, oh my God, he's got such a handsome personality? You don't know his personality. All you know is the guy that's approaching you, and whether or not you want to accept his approach or not, listen to him or just give him air. So your first attraction is based upon, in that aspect, in a nightclub or outside setting, based upon attraction, because you don't know what the person's personality is.
He says, if a girl doesn't look good, do you still care about her personality? And his answer, of course not. Not because he's shallow, but because attraction is physical first. Before conversation, before charm, before kindness, there has to be that initial spark, that visual interest. Because in real life, you don't get to know someone's personality out of nowhere. You have to engage, you have to approach. And why would someone walk up to a stranger and start a conversation if there's zero physical attraction? He breaks it down logically. When you see someone across the room, you don't know their sense of humor, their values, or how kind they are. All you have is what you can see. So yes, you judge based on looks. Not forever, but at first, absolutely. And women do the same. If a guy walks up with messy hair, stained clothes, no effort, she'll assume things about him too. It's not fair, but it's human nature. But here's the key. Looking good doesn't mean being a model. It doesn't mean designer clothes or perfect features. It means effort. It means cleanliness. It means dressing like you respect yourself. A simple clean outfit, well-fitted jeans, a solid colored shirt, nice shoes cost less than dinner at a restaurant. And it says more about who you are than any pickup line ever could. Because when someone takes care of their appearance, it signals something deeper. They value themselves. They have discipline. They're not giving up on life. And if you don't, that sends a message too. One that says, I don't think I'm worth the effort. And if you don't believe that, why should anyone else?
This is what your first date outfit tells me. I don't know how I feel about this one. This I feel like this one is good for like a second, third, fourth date, maybe a fifth date. But like, the top is cool, but those jeans, the jeans and the shoes, I'm really not feeling that. This isn't a terrible one either. I'm liking the red contrast, but again, the pants. I'm not feeling the pants. It looks like something from the future. What is going on here? This is probably the best one of them all. I'm really a fan of black and leather. Like, this is dope, okay? You look very sophisticated. Like, you might be able to pay both of our bills. Okay, keep it up. I see you.
I have really high standards and I want to be treated like a princess.
What do you give back of value in return?
I'm really good in bed. I'm also very fun to hang out with. I'm really good at cooking. I'm funny. I'm really good at cuddling.
Well, that hasn't been demonstrated yet.
Be patient.
Do you think men really care about humor?
It depends on the guy.
I would say most men don't really.
I don't like those men.
You bring cooking to the table and you bring your body to the table. What else do you bring to the table?
Like I said, I'm funny. I'm a good person to hang out with. I feel like that is definitely something of value. If you want to have someone around, they at least need to be enjoyable.
Yeah, but I mean, all the qualities that you just said, easily a man could have too, but you would still charge him to have those qualities from you, essentially is what you're saying, right?
I mean, that's the only way I'm going to continue dating someone, if they give me the value that I feel good about, or else if they're just taking me on a date and that's it, I don't want to entertain that.
So would you say that your motivations are mostly self-interested?
Yeah, I mean, if he's enjoying himself too, then it's a win-win.
This woman walks into the conversation saying she has high standards and wants to be treated like a princess, which on the surface sounds like self-worth, but quickly reveals a deeper imbalance. When asked what she brings in return, her answer is, I'm good in bed, I'm fun to hang out with, I cook, I'm funny, I cuddle well. And yes, those are nice qualities, but here's the problem. None of them build a family. None of them hold a home together when life gets hard. None of them raise children, manage a household, or support a man through struggle. She sees herself as valuable because she's enjoyable, entertaining, sexually available, emotionally light. But she's offering consumption, not contribution. And then she says, if he just takes me on one date, I don't want to entertain that. Which translates to, you must pay for access to my presence. But let's be real, the things she listed, a man can find most of that elsewhere, often for free. He can watch comedy, enjoy great sex, get cooked meals, have fun nights out. What he can't easily find? A woman who's loyal, grounded, nurturing, committed. Someone who stands by him, supports his vision, raises their kids with strength, and leads the emotional tone of the home. And yet that's not what she offers. There's no mention of being a mother, no talk of loyalty through hardship, no desire to be a true partner, not just a companion. Instead, it's all about how he serves her, how much value he brings, how many dates, gifts, gestures before she'll even consider staying. And this reflects a bigger shift. The role of women in relationships is quietly moved from supportive to transactional, from building something lasting to maximizing personal benefit. Society has trained men to believe they must earn a woman's attention through endless spending, while women are taught they're entitled to luxury without responsibility. But love isn't entertainment. A relationship isn't a subscription service. And if your entire value rests on being fun and good in bed, then you're not a partner, you're an option. Because any man serious about legacy, about family, stability, depth, won't build on entertainment alone. He'll choose a woman who brings peace, not just pleasure. One who holds the foundation.
We're going to talk about her feminine illusion of strength, okay, that she's going to put forward towards you, okay, and why you need to just oftentimes pass the test with patience and move on. Time fixes a lot of things. Being reactive shows that you're in a state of urgency, which means that you actually believe that time is of the essence and you need to fix these things right away if arguments or if tests or if pullbacks happen. Couldn't be further from the truth. You have to remain stoic and grounded and not do anything. So you need to embody the element of patience, okay? It's going to help you be more masculine. So if a woman really likes you, okay, and maybe there's a chance she's even sleeping with you, okay? If you've ever been there before, you understand what I'm talking about. Maybe you've had a girlfriend, maybe you're in a long-term relationship, I don't really care, but just stick with me. What you have to understand is if you are with her, you are at this time right now in her life, right now, you are the active male energy that is in her life. You are the man who's leading her emotions. You are the man who's leading her. You are the active male energy in her life. This is what you have to know right now at this time if you are dating somebody.
This man is speaking a subtle but powerful truth, one most men completely miss. When you're in a relationship with a woman, you are not just dating her. You are the male energy in her life, the active presence, the emotional anchor. And whether she admits it or not, you're leading her emotions, whether you realize it or not. He calls out the feminine illusion of strength, those moments when she pulls back, goes silent, creates distance, or starts testing you through drama, jealousy, or emotional withdrawal. It's not always about losing interest. Often, it's a subconscious test. Will he chase? Will he panic? Will he break? Or will he remain steady? And here's where most men fail. They react. They text more. They plead. They over-explain. They show urgency. But urgency is weakness disguised as care. It screams, I need you more than you need me. And that flips the power dynamic fast. The real move? Patience, stoicism, emotional grounding. Don't escalate when she pulls back. Don't match her energy when she tests you. Stay calm, stay consistent. Keep living your life. Keep showing up the way you did before. Not for her approval, but because that's who you are. Because here's what she feels on a deep level. If he stays grounded while I'm shifting, then he is the foundation. If he doesn't chase when I run, then maybe I should be the one to return. That's masculine leadership. Not control, not manipulation, just unwavering presence. And yes, if she truly likes you, this energy draws her in deeper. She may sleep with you, stay close, pull away, come back. But throughout it all, if you remain centered, you stay in the lead. You become the emotional compass, not the one being led by her moods. Most men don't understand this. They think love is about winning her back every time she doubts. But real connection isn't built in reaction. It's built in stillness, in confidence, in the quiet certainty that you don't have to fight for your place. because you've already earned it by being unshakable.